This is what we've been waiting for. This is what y'all been waiting for. Clemson versus Delaware, number 1 versus number 2 in a battle for the ACC, and really a chance to prove Page ass wrong. He wanted to go ahead, sneak this. He wanted to go ahead, make his way to Clemson, even though he won a championship with Delaware. So now is the time to get some get back. But we go for it on 4th and inches. Really a gutsy call. We had to let our nuts hang real quick early in this matchup. But 1st and 10 right now. We trying to get a score right here. It's been a close game. I'm going to go ahead and start this episode off at halftime pretty much. But right now we really trying to get a score before halftime. Trying to go ahead, run up the numbers before halftime. But y'all know Page actually didn't have a difference in this game. I don't know if it's because he heard the shit talking that Delaware done had because of his betrayal, because of his KD-like move. But I definitely feel like since he had that animosity, he's definitely done come to play all of a sudden. But we got 16 seconds right here. I'm trying to at least get into field goal range, have at least a little bit of a manageable field goal. But right now, that's absolutely not going to go for nothing. They want a 60-yard field goal right here. I'm not going for that. Let's see if we can go ahead and get a couple more yards right here, make it a little bit more manageable. Y'all know our field goal kicker is a little bit shaky, super shaky. We go ahead and do the play action right here. I'm sitting in the pocket. That's a dime. That might be in field goal range right now after that dime. The cross. Hey, somebody who was actually loyal to the program, been loyal all 4 years. You know what I'm saying? Unlike Page, but let's go ahead. Let's get this field goal kick right here. Let's go ahead. I think he can hit this one. Our field goal kicker finally does something right. It's up through the uprights, and we got a touchdown advantage instead of a 4-point advantage going into halftime. Clemson, y'all know they're undefeated. They beat SMU coming into this game. We also beat SMU coming into this game. So we're one in the same. We ain't played each other all of the regular season, and we're going into halftime up by a touchdown. I don't know if Clemson gets the ball or we do, but this is sure to be a cinematic episode, definitely, and could be in store for a really good game in the ACC championship game at the Rose Bowl, the premier game in the sport right now. We done took over for the SEC championship games. We done took over for all the conference championship games right now. This is the premier conference championship game in the sport right now. Delaware doing their thing. Carroll had a touchdown. He was able to contribute to the scoring, and right now, let's see if we get the ball. I think we actually had to kick it off. But Clemson, y'all know Page. You know what I'm saying? We've been trying to get a couple hit sticks on Page, bitch ass. He thought he could just go ahead and sneak off to our main rivals. Like, he could have went to any other team. Except like James Madison in Louisville, he could have went to any other team in the ACC. We wouldn't even tripped if he wanted a bigger role, but you decide to go to the team we got a crazy history with, Clemson. Yeah, we've been battling for ACC championships. Y'all know they done beat us in the ACC championship game last year. But I'm sitting in the pocket. They sitting in the pocket right now. He do the check down. And this Clemson team is actually loaded, though. That's why they was able to go ahead and demolish SMU, because this is a loaded team, got 5 stars everywhere. And now that they got Page in the backfield, they really have 2 5-star running backs. I don't even think Page is the starter. Page might actually be halfback too. They have 2 like 99 overall running backs. But we get to the backfield and 3rd and 2 right here. Decision time. We trying to get the ball back in the offensive hands right now. Let's see Clemson. Let's see what they try to do. They give it back to Page. We wasn't expecting that, and Page get enough for a first down. We didn't think they was going to try to run game again. Y'all know we got to make sure we get on all cylinders when it comes to the run game. They're doing the no huddle right now. And that's really what Clemson been doing. But this time, Page, hold on, he makes a move. He damn near broke 13 off. Hold on, we might actually have a chance to go all the way to the crib. It is a flag down, but for now, that's a touchdown for Clemson. But they gonna bring it back. 17, he was holding. They damn near hold him. I ain't gonna lie. I definitely saw the hold, though. I ain't gonna sit there and cap like we ain't see the hold. He was definitely holding. But hey, I'll take that, refs. We'll definitely take that. The Zebras definitely bailed us out. There's been a lot of times that they haven't. But Page, he definitely had a let the ball play moment. We was talking a lot of shit just for him to go ahead and make a move like that. He broke 13, cleaned the fuck off. And we was lucky that was a flag, or that would have been a highlight moment. It really was already a highlight moment, but it gets abolished with the flag. Let's see if we can go ahead and get a stop now. Let's see if that makes a difference. That might make a difference in 3rd and 8. Number 2, that's shorter. Freshman starting for a championship team. Y'all know he got to be good. You know what I'm saying? He makes a play right there, 3rd and 8. You know what I'm saying? This game has the potential to be very entertaining. Very, very entertaining. Y'all saw Let's see, he's sitting in the pocket right here. He finally finds somebody down the middle, and that's enough for a first down. So the drive doesn't stall because of a flag. Let's see what Clemson could do here. Can they counter that touchdown, or are they going to be butthurt about that flag touchdown that got pretty much repossessed? But right now, let's see. I think they're going back to the run game. That's what it looked like, but they go to the play action game. They throw an absolute. Oh, shit, he wasn't able to catch up to it. And they try to get our worst cornerback in coverage, but he was able to do a good job right there, able to clear it away, and he just oversells them. But 2nd and 10 right here. We got to see how long this man holds up, or if we got to go to zone eventually, because we definitely do got some corners that really don't have too much speed, but they go to the outside and he drops it. 3rd and 10. Hold on, 82 just absolutely dropped it. It would have been more manageable right now, but we're going to the zone right here. We don't want them targeting our corners. But hold on, they're making adjustments at the line. They're going to have to put this one in the air. But hold on, they end up getting our least favorite corner on our route, and that's a let the band play moment for Clemson. Clemson ties up the game. After that touchdown pretty much got recouped. They was able to find their way back into the end zone. Let the band play for the Tigers. I told y'all, this has a chance to be a classic at the Rose Bowl. Crabtree, I don't know if he's related to Michael Crabtree, but he burnt 29 off the line of scrimmage, and it let the band play for Clemson. They tied the game, and this is why we got. I'm gonna go ahead and make some adjustments on the defensive side of the ball after that. But this is why I was so mad that Page joined in, because he pretty much created a super team. I'm saying we're a super team, and Clemson's a super team. Everybody in the country's watching this. 1 versus 2, both undefeated. Both no blemishes on the record all season. Both been steamrolling through the ACC. And now we got a chance to see who's going to be the number 1 team. And whoever wins this game right here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know the ACC, we the best conference, undisputed. But right now, we got to see who's the best team, undisputed. And we go ahead, we try to do the RPO bubble, and that's not going nowhere. This Clemson defense is definitely very grimy. Definitely probably the best defense we done played all season. Literally nothing but stars all around the team. And it's crazy Clemson is this good in the Dynasty, knowing how they is right now in real life. But we go ahead, we go to the check down. Hickson does nothing. 3rd and 10. Hold on, we got to make a play right here. I'm going to the shallow cross, going to the reliable routes. You know what I'm saying? I think Ford can definitely get open right here, but we just throw it to Carroll. I thought that was Hickson, but Carroll was able to get a first down when we needed it. Definitely needed it right there. We was reeling. 2 back-to-back pretty much negative plays. But Ibrahim, he's been pretty solid in this game. No real mistakes so far, but he damn near made a mistake and got absolutely paid the consequences for not trying to throw the ball faster. 2nd and 10. I'm going to do the play action right here. We going to do the play action, cross sit. I'm saying just take the check down, make this more manageable. Man, so damn tall, he damn near looked like a tight end. I almost thought we threw it across, but man, he was able to get the check down catch. But 3rd and 4 right here. Hold on, they press it for it. I don't like that. They press it for it. He's on the island. I throw it up to him, and you know he's going to make the catch. 1st down. Ford was able to make another play. He's been wide receiver 1 for a reason, and he's definitely done contributed heavily to this team. It's definitely for sure. He's been a breakout season for him in his senior year. He stayed patient to the process. You know what I'm saying? He didn't get butthurt that he pretty much got replaced last year. He stayed patient. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know he had a role his sophomore year, had no role his junior year, but senior year, he's become a star for the Blue Hens, star for the number 1 team in the nation, and has been wide receiver 1 for the number team in the nation. And really, it seems like Clemson hasn't learned a lesson. They pressing again. Hold on, I might be able to throw a jump ball to Ford. I throw it. Ford able to make a play. He almost throws the ball at a Clemson fan, but he knew he would have got fined. Let the band play Hens. We jump out in front again, 24-17 now. Got a touchdown lead going into the 4th quarter. I don't know why they would want to press forward again. They must have not been watching film. Let the band play moments for the Hens. And we trying to walk out of the Rose Bowl with a W. We trying to be the undisputed ACC champion, undisputed number 1 team in the nation, and we want to finally get our ACC title. We done ran the ACC the last 2 years, got a national championship, but the only thing we ain't checked out that bucket list was getting the ACC championship. We still have yet to hoist the ACC championship. It still runs through Clemson right now. The ACC still runs through Clemson, so we can't get that king of the ACC. title until we win the ACC championship game. We got unlucky against Louisville last year. We lost to Clemson. They damn near dominated us last time we played them in the ACC championship game. But this year, it might be a different story. But Page, a spin move. I don't know what the hell I was doing in the secondary. It's a foot race. He breaks off one tackle. Gets about 30 yards right there. They're trying to answer very swiftly. Fucking Page, I told y'all, his traitor ass. He had all the talent in the world. He could have been doing this with Delaware. But the talent has definitely been on display this game. And he's definitely been dangerous as hell this game. He might have had this game marked off too. Maybe he heard all the shit that we was talking. They hold on, but they go with the deep pass. I might be able to make a play on it. It's incomplete. I try to get the pick, but it's incomplete. But that run game for Clemson has been unstoppable. Between Page and that other running back, we done had a real hard time in stopping the run game for Clemson. They go ahead, throw it in the air real quick, do a shake down. I wouldn't even throw it in the air if I was them. But I will take that. If they want to throw it in the air, that favors us. But right now, 3rd and long right here. Let's see what they could do. Really, besides that one touchdown that they had, really like in the 3rd quarter pass, and they ain't really been doing nothing in the air. But he going to take a chase down. That curl route was way too open. You know what I'm saying? You see me on the sidelines. I'm the coach right there. I'm out here throwing a fit on the sidelines. What the hell were they doing on that curl route? Easy first down, easy completion, and Clemson, their offense has been rolling, but this time we get to the backfield. Page ain't doing shit. You know what I'm saying? Them free rushes was there, 2nd and 12. We was finally able to get a negative yard loss against Clemson in the run game. It looked like they might go back to the run game. That's exactly, but they hold on, they faked us. They did the RPO flats, and that was damn near enough for a first down. The RPOs have definitely been our weakness. Between the RPO slants, the RPO flats, whatever RPO they call, has definitely been one of our weaknesses. And right now, I'm wondering if Clemson's going to just run this. Yeah, they're just going to run it before the end of the 4th quarter, and that wasn't a good call. 4th and 1. Hold on, we're going to take this decision into the 4th quarter. They really could have waited into the 4th quarter to make that decision, but they rushed. 4th and 1 right here. We don't know if they're going to take the field goal. Try to go ahead and try to get a touchdown. In that situation, I'd go for the 4th and 1. But, you know, the AI, they be tweaking sometimes, and I think Lane Kiffin might take – I don't know. It's Lane Kiffin, though, as they coach, so I don't think he's just going to go slightly. I don't think he's going to just go for that. I think they're going to go for this coming out of the 4th quarter, and they're going to go for it. I called it 4th and 1 right here. This is a big play. If we get a stop right here, we could be set up. 4th and 1, we know they're going to the run game, but they got us with the RPO game. The quarterback, he trying to take it upon himself to get a touchdown, but he at least gets the first down. Kevin, whatever his last name is, he's been a monster. And he's really been the catalyst with this really overpowered Clemson offense. He's been the point guard for this overpowered Clemson offense. Hold on, let the band play, Tigers. Page just rolls his way into the end zone, and it's going to be a tie game. This might be a classic finish in the ACC championship game. Hold on, Page might be trying to get his vengeance against us. We thought we was going to get our vengeance against him. He might get his vengeance against us. He just rolls his way into the end zone. Hold on. We try to make a play. I think that was Gupo trying to make a play on him. And he just rolled his way to the end zone. That might be a cinematic moment right there for Page. Hold on. Let me go ahead. They're going to go ahead and get this extra point. They're going to tie the game. This game is getting crazy. 4 more minutes left to decide a champion. 4 more minutes left in Pasadena to decide a champion who's going to be the number 1 undisputed team. And we could have really asked for a better game than this. It wasn't a blowout on either side this time. It was definitely another close game against Clemson. There's been a lot of close games against Clemson. This rivalry is one for the books. This has been another chapter in amazing rivalry. You know what I'm saying? We got betrayals. We got players switching teams in the rivalries, which is making the rivalry even crazier. Page, he did a whole 360, become a Clemson Tiger, even though he knows that's one of our main ops. And now that just added a lot of craziness to the rivalry now. But Ibrahim in the pocket, we got to get a play. We got to answer back from that play. Hold on, incomplete. It's going to be a 3rd and long in a really short time. We can't go 3 and out. We cannot go 3 and out right here, especially after that answer by Clemson. Y'all know we haven't been able to stop the Clemson offense all game. So we really, scores have definitely been at a plus. We throw it right here, and that's incomplete again. We might have to go ahead and punt it off. Rely on the defense who hasn't done anything all game. We definitely going to need players like Sapp and Gupo to step up. Those have been one of the main members of the defense. Our defensive line really needs to step up. We've been looking soft as hell against this Clemson offensive line, this overpowered Clemson offense. They got stars everywhere. Y'all know they've been recruiting the best classes since Lane Kiffin got there. They probably got every number one recruited class in the ACC. Y'all see it's nothing but 5 stars out there for them. But hold on, let's see. I don't really have too much trust in that quarterback, though. So if we can get out of the run game hands, I think we have a chance, and that's incomplete right there. Oh, no, I think he could throw a couple duckers our way. I think he could throw a couple floaters our way. You know what I'm saying? I really don't trust him. And if we can get in these, like, second and longs and third and long situations. But this damn RPO is killing us right now. He's going to take this all the way for a first down. All the way into the 35 right here. We got to hold strong. We got to at least only give up a field goal right here. We can't be going back-to-back touchdown for touchdown with them. This shit getting out of hand. Our so-called elite defense that we had is looking real burnt cheese, and that looks like a bird coverage right there. Let the band play Clemson. Let the band play Tigers. 15 was sitting with nobody there, and the Tigers get their first lead of the game. All the momentum is switched to Clemson. It then switched to the orange and white and Page. They trying to get their get back on us, I guess, and they done really owned us in the ACC title game so far. We got to get it together. We can't lose another one to Lane Kiffin and Clemson in the ACC title game. We lost last time, but that was our first time being in the ACC title game. We done repaid that with national championships, but we can't keep losing to Clemson. I'm getting real tired of Clemson. They done took our star running back Page, who was supposed to be all the shit that you saw him doing with Clemson right there, rolling over our middle linebackers and getting touchdowns. That's the shit he was supposed to do for Delaware this season. But we sit in the pocket right here. We need to repay the favor. I'm saying we try to throw it right there, and that's incomplete. Try to throw it across right there. That's incomplete. Hold on. Wait a second. We got to do the wide receiver unders. We got to get back to some of the more common plays we done had. We done had a lot of bad play calling in these later series, but that's an easy first down. I'm saying Ford has only had 4 targets. That's not enough targets. We need more targets to Ford, more targets to some of our playmakers. Cross needs to get more involved right now. But us not having a star running back like Page definitely has been a little bit of the weakness of the team, but we still have 2 capable running backs. We might not have like superstar power in the running back room, but we have 2 definitely very capable running backs in the running back room. Ibrahim making adjustments at the line. Hold on, they wanted to press forward again. Ford might have another one. An express away to tie it. Hold on, he gonna jump his way into the end zone. This has been a Heisman moment for Ford. Let the band play Hens. We get back to tie the game. That we the get backers for real. We trying to get back for Page. You know what I'm saying? When all hope was lost, when all momentum was lost, the Hens, they come back. I told y'all, they've been the most resilient team in college football all year this year. You know what I'm saying? This hasn't been our prettiest season, but we still been undefeated. So that says a lot about the resilience of this team. Has been real resilient. In the fourth quarter, we come to play. You know what I'm saying? And this is going to be a real classic ending to this game for sure. We got to get a stop, though. That only happens if we finally get a stop right here. It's a lot of hope for the Hens. There's a lot of Hens fans showing out. They want to see the first ever ACC title, the championship for the Hens. Y'all know we can't keep saying we the kings of the ACC without showing no real hardware to prove it. But hold on, we got to make the key plays right here. We got to make the small plays. We got to make some stops right here. You know what I'm saying? We got to make the stops on the kick return, and we got to make a stop right here. This run game cannot keep carving us for how much they've been carving us. They want to throw it in the air right here. That's a wide receiver screen. No missed tackles. Hold on. They got to pay the price. They got to pay the price for throwing it to these undersized wide receivers on these wide receiver screens. That's unacceptable. But hold on. We got to make sure that Clemson doesn't take the methodical route. Doesn't try to hold on. Wait a second. Make a tackle. Oh, this is what I'm saying. 31. He keeps fighting for more yards. And when I said they had 2 damn near 99 overall running backs, this was the other running back I was talking about. He making moves. He out here spinning off of tackles. And we done had a very hard time defending this fucking running back system. They do a comeback. 15 again, making his presence known in this episode. He was able to get more than a first down. He done had a damn near career game. He had the last touchdown last time down the field, and Clemson already in scoring range. We gotta get a stop right here. We're looking real bad. They do the RPO slants. They know all our weaknesses right now. This shit is getting ridiculous. They might be able to take this to the 2-minute warning without even being stopped. We got all 3 timeouts, so whatever they do is okay. But that shit doesn't matter if we can't get a stop. He's sitting in the pocket for way too long, and that's going to be another easy first down. And they're definitely going to take this to the 2-minute warning. A field goal wins it right here. And if we can't get a stop right here, they're going to be celebrating another ACC championship game. Another Clemson championship. That shit is annoying, but we get a sack right here. And shit, we're not going to let them go to the 2-minute warning. We got one more timeout, actually. I thought we had all 3, but we got one more timeout, 2nd and 16. We definitely in desperation mode. We got to make something happen right here. We can't give up a first down or it's over. They just take the check down, and that's exactly what we wanted. We can call a timeout and use the 2-minute warning as our last timeout. But this is it. This is our last chance to try to get the ball back. This is our last chance to get a stop. We have to get a stop right here. They can't get a first down or it's damn near a ball game. He sat in the pocket for way too long, but he can't find nobody. He just take the check down, just throws it to 17, and he might have just went out of bounds. But they go give it to him. They use the 2-minute warning, and it's going to be a chip shot right here. If he misses this, I'll be surprised. But it's 31-31. Even if he hits the field goal, we got a chance to tie it or win the game. And that's all we needed because we couldn't get a stop for nothing. If they would have got one more first down, they would have just wasted the time, kicked the field goal, and sent us home. It would have been sayonara for the Hens. But right now, we got a chance to win this game. And really, I'm going for the win. The way our defense has been playing, the way it's been going, the momentum, the way it's been going, I'm going for the win. If we got a chance to win this game, I'm definitely going to use it. But hold on, we got a minute 56, plenty of time. The offense, unlike the defense, has definitely been soaring, so I'm not too worried about us having troubles getting there. Shallow cross works to perfection. First play of the game, Carroll, he makes a little juke move. And Carroll showing out. He ain't had too many plays in this ACC championship game, but that was a play to remember. Start this drive off hot. You know what I'm saying? We only need a field goal to tie it, but we're going for the win. We're not trying to take this game into overtime. We're trying to finish Clemson in regular time. 31-34, a minute 40 left. This game is getting real cinematic. Carroll again, hold on, making his presence felt. He might try to take this one all the way to the crib. A minute 37 seconds left. Hey, and really, we could really waste time right now. We in prime position to win this game. All we had to do is really get us touchdown right here, but not give Clemson too much time because they do have all 3 timeouts. That is one thing we do have to factor in. I go ahead and skip some of that time because we was really just wasting time. But that injury timeout, we don't even have no timeouts. Truman, what the hell are you doing? Truman Show, that's the wrong time to give them a free injury timeout. But 2nd and 1 right here, we give it back to the run game. And this time we don't go nowhere, 3rd and inches. 3rd and inches right here. Truman has, he want to give free injury timeouts. But right here, we wasted a little bit more time. Give it to Hickson. Able to get a first down right here, but we have no timeouts. But you all know the clock stops at least momentarily whenever you get a first down. But 27 seconds, we're trying to waste as much time before we try to run in for this touchdown. And on 20 seconds, I'm about to snap it with 19 seconds left. But this time, Clemson's not trying to hurry up and give us a touchdown at all. Really, we need to damn near hurry up to the line. I got like time for 2 more plays. We don't even got time. I don't know why they got this slow ass animation. Hurry up and snap the ball. That should have been a run in. And with 8 seconds, we only going to be able to get 1 play off because we don't got no timeouts. I didn't think that was going to happen. That was horrible clock management, but we only going to be able to get 1 play off. I'm going to just go to Truman right here. He should be able to catch that. He wasn't even looking at the ball. And Clemson's going to walk away. Somehow walk away with another Clemson championship. I don't understand how we somehow fumbled it. The clock management was terrible. That was probably the worst clock management game we'd have ever had, but we thought we was actually going to just be able to run that in. We damn near got too cocky at the end, thinking we could just run off too much time, but we was also scared of Clemson offense just going ahead and getting a touchdown in the closing moments. But with 20 seconds left, I low-key got scared and just ran 2 bogus plays. But for Truman to not even look at the ball, let the ball just hit him in the back of his damn helmet, and let Clemson celebrate another Clemson championship in the ACC title game is real heartbreaking. I hope this doesn't affect our playoffs. That shit was ridiculous. We should have been undefeated. We should have been the ones celebrating the championship game. And I had to go to the replay because I had to see what the hell Truman was looking at. Look at him. He had a chance to win it too. Just hits off the back of his helmet. And I don't know why the hell 20 bitch asses celebrated. But that was heartbreaking, and I'll see you on the flip.